Hey guys, what's going on? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another video. I'm here hanging with the Saucy Beaver Mega. We want to check up on the Divine Masculines, okay? What messages do they want to deliver to you? What are they going through right now? Okay, what are they, what cycles are they going through? Can we find out, universe, about just what lessons they're learning overall about the twin flame journey in the background? Many masculines may not show, or it may not be obvious that they're going through the twin flame journey. So that's why I feel like this reading is going to focus a little bit about what is in the depths of their heart, okay? So we have the first card is contracts, career, and commitments. Out of all cards to come up, this one keeps coming up because I feel like, a lot of karmic cycles are truly ending, and I feel like, again, it's because the divine feminine is in a place of feeling ready to attract healthy relationships into her life, okay? A lot of your masculines can't help but I know it sounds weird, but it's like, it's not in a bad way, it's in a chivalrous way. They fall to their knees because of the type of woman that you are, okay? If you guys haven't checked out the earlier reading before this one, check it out because, it talks about the divine feminines coming through with a lot of grace, integrity, strength. It's like there's a lot of masculine energy around you right now that, they are just honored to be in your presence, and many of your divine masculines are stepping up, and they're detaching, and they're releasing a lot of old paradigms and relationships. So they're coming towards you, divine feminine, whether you guys feel it or believe it or not. I feel like if you found this reading, stay optimistic, stay positive. I know it's kind of trashy out there in YouTube world and in twin flame land sometimes, but even through the hard times, the harsh shit, the karmic triggers, the karmics trying to one up you, and then in Trinidad they say after laugh is come cry, So don't be bothered by the karmics, guys, okay? After laugh is come cry. When they try to provoke you guys and you guys are unbothered, that energy goes right back to them, because your divine masculine, no matter how much effort they put into provoking you, is just drawn right back to you. Your divine masculines are like, I still want the feminine. Okay, we have self-worth, expectations. The masculines are starting to have high expectations of themselves, and it's because you are rising to the occasion, divine feminine. Many of you are maturing. A lot of you, whether you have children or your mothers or not, that feminine energy within you is just protective overall of just humanity. It's important for you to be kind to others. It's important for you to have healthy practices in place for self, body, and mind. I feel like many of you are exploring a lot of healthier avenues to express a lot of the inner turmoil that you felt on the journey, and it's very freeing because you are not only getting a chance to express a lot of the pent-up emotions over your journey with the masculine, but you're meeting other masculine energies that are helping you to express it. So it feels really good to be supported by the masculine collective at this time, divine feminine. I feel like a lot of you are having compassion for your own divine masculine because there's positive masculine energy surrounding you at this time, okay? So we have deception, temptation. A lot of your masculines are feeling a lot of shame and guilt right now for engaging in this type of energy. A lot of them, I saw a lot of you in the comments talking about how your masculines went back to past karmic relationships, or you might have seen them off with the karmic partners. It's about deception, it's about temptation. When you're tempted, sometimes they experience deception. I feel like a lot of your masculines were tempted to go towards something superficial, just keeping up with appearances type of thing. The karmics may look good on paper, but it really falls flat, and a lot of you can see that. okay? A lot of the times when these karmics try to stunt on you, many of you divine feminines will put your hands over your mouth and be like, God, this is too painful to watch. I'm just going to back up. All right, we have ancestor guides, alchemy. Your ancestors have you busy at this time too, divine feminine. I feel like a lot of you are being protected and watched over. Gentle environments is what I'm hearing too. Like a lot of you divine feminines are, you know, you're being surrounded by, like what I'm seeing is like I'm being drawn to like the tulips. Like I feel like a lot of you are experiencing a lot of growth. Like you're feeling innocent and pure and beautiful and free from the stains of the twin flame journey. Sorry, it took me a minute to get that into words. But that's just what I'm feeling. Like I feel like a lot of you have felt tainted or stained by the experiences from your divine masculine, but you've turned that into strength. You've turned it into wisdom. You know, I feel like many of you have experienced things on your journey and you've felt it for the collective feminine. And instead of towering or faltering, you decided to, release, surrender, purge. A lot of nights spent alone, just receiving the heart shock, receiving the pain all throughout your entire body about this whole journey, your the heartbreak, the loneliness, the longing, the yearning. Many of you are masters now at releasing it. And then we have self-love, creation, and intentions. I feel like a lot of feminines are taking care of themselves, and it's creating a really romantic energy. Like I feel like a lot of your masculines feel like you're tender. You're so beautiful, you're so pure. They just want to nurture you. They want to take care of you. It's like you also bring out the feminine sides of your masculine to the point where it's like you're the only thing he feels like protecting and loving on and nurturing. And like I'm hearing my baby. I don't know why I'm hearing. Maybe a lot of your masculines might say that. Like, oh, baby, my baby. All right, we have engagement, okay? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, guys, what can I say? You know, it's coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. Someone told me to keep my singing to myself in the comments. I was like, that's rude. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of your masculines, they feel this coming, okay? A lot of you could hear Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Even Beanie Siegel. I can feel it in the air. I can hear it in your voice. Yeah, something's going on. Something's going on. It's because your divine masculines can't help but feel the ascension. They feel the attraction. Some of you too might be experiencing spring and summer, the tulips, renewal, just love overall, a new start. And it's like a lot of you might be feeling excited. It's because your connection with your twin flame is expanding. You know, there's going to be a lot of beautiful moments to come. I feel like a lot of the hard times are behind a lot of you. It's just a matter of opening up your hearts again and trusting. It might be difficult to do that, but you know, you guys are warriors by now. You can open up your heart and take a few bruises here and there. Don't let people discourage you and make you bitter with love. Love is one of those things where you come on this earth and you fucking gotta go in there with everything you got. It's like fighting, right? Like sometimes you might get bruised and sometimes you might experience victory. How do your masculine see you, divine feminine? Oh my God, guys, I can't. I'm gonna have to shuffle again, but we have the we have the romanticism card yet again coming out in this reading. I don't know what it is. I don't know how many more messages are going to come out through this, but you know, they want you and only you. They want you and only you. They want their divine feminine. You're so soft, you're so beautiful, you're so tender. You know, we have forgiveness. They love that you forgive them so easily, and it's not that, they see you as someone who just accepts everything. It's just, sometimes like a lot of your masculines might have very like narcissistic traits, but it's that empathic nature in you that always stays 10 steps ahead of them. The empath tends to help the narcissist heal. And so a lot of you might resonate with that, or you might question yourself on this journey a lot of the times, or when you're looking at content on YouTube that might populate your feed a lot of the times, narcissist and empath, certain things like that. When you're on the spiritual journey, you're able to level up and move past the labels of empath and narcissist, and you're just able to see the dynamic for what it is, the interaction, the encounter. Sorry guys, I'm blinking so much as I'm saying that. And that's just what it is. Like, I feel like that's why your person falls in love with you. It's because you plant seeds, like you help them grow, you help them feel like this beautiful new plant that there's so many possibilities. I remember when I used to work in childcare. I used to work at this place called PLASP, Peel Lunch and After School Program. And I ended up quitting because one of the teachers there, what she did was, like, our program was separate, right? And just bear with me. I'll tell you where I'm going with this, with the planting of the new seed. Anyways, there was this one kid in the class, right? And the way our programs operated was we operated in the schools, so it would make it really easy for parents. If your kid goes to that school, there would be a daycare program that would operate in like the gym area or in a separate classroom or whatever, and parents would get the opportunity to drop their kids off early. We weren't part of the school, we were just a program, part of like the city, right? And so the teacher was punishing this little boy in the program because if he had a bad day in school, she wouldn't let him play with certain toys in the program, or he would have to sit out. And so one day I saw him sitting out and I said, "Why aren't you playing?" And he said, "Oh, well, the other teacher told him that because she chatted with his teacher in the school and that he wasn't very good at his work, or he didn't pay attention in class, that he wasn't allowed to play with the toys in the after school program." Now, keep in mind, guys, parents are paying separately for this program. So for this teacher to have an inappropriate relationship with his school teacher and then punish him in the program that his parents are paying separately for, I basically like blew things up. I was like, you can't be doing that. When he walks through that door to our program, he gets a fresh start. Who cares what happened to him at school? Let the teacher deal with that. When he comes through our door, he gets a fresh new start. We welcome him in. There's snacks, there's food available, and we give him that one-on-one time and care. And so those are one of those experiences I had very early on in like working. Those are one of like the first jobs that I really had was just being like one of those program providers. And I feel like a lot of divine feminines are really stepping up and you're supporting the divine masculine collective. There's a lot of you out there who are raising sons, and your divine masculine admires you. Like, if you guys are a mother, the reason they romanticize the connection so much is it's because there's a part of you, like the way you show up, the way you present yourself, it heals their inner child. You're everything they've ever wanted. It's like they want to be with you, and it's going to make up for everything that they've ever felt a lack of in terms of feminine energy around them, loving them and nurturing them. They want that. They want to soak it all up, and there's a part of you that, you stand very firmly and very strongly when it comes to protecting children, when it comes to protecting men and women, family. They're in the twin flame journey, like in the collective and the comments, you'll always see like this pattern of like, men are always this way, or they're always going to be a player, or they're always going to be unhealed, or even with women, they're always going to be a certain type of way, or just whatever labels people want to attach. But I feel like the reasons many of your masculines are very attracted to you right now, and the connection between you two is ascending, is because you both are becoming healthier versions of yourself, okay? Particularly this divine feminine, okay? And you have the ability to open up your heart and expand yourself, and you know, mainly stand up for your masculine, and that's why they're feeling so pulled and drawn to you. It's like you're consistently planting new seeds in their conscious minds where they can't help but also experience forgiveness. I feel like you bring a lot to the table, and you make them reflect whether they want to or not. They can't help it. And then the very thing they're led back to is you. It's your energy. This has got to mean something more, is what I hear many of your divine masculines saying at this time. They also can't connect with anyone else romantically with the romanticism card here. Okay, and it's because you guys are changing them. You're planting a new version of them. Whatever you say, whatever you guys exchange in conversation and intimacy, for some reason, like, this card tells me a lot of your masculines, like, they want better for themselves. All right, I don't know who this is for, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll catch you in tonight's reading, okay? Bye, guys.